In this video, we're looking at how to install an Access Server on a Docker container. You need to have an Access Server account with OpenVPN. If you do not have an account, visit our website, openvpn.net, click on Get Started for free, and create an account for yourself. If you do have an account, go ahead, click on Sign In and choose Access Server, and then enter the email address and the password that you use to create your account. You will land on the Access Server portal. You can deploy Access Server by clicking on Deploy Access Server in the middle of the page here, or click on the Install Access Server from the left menu. Access Server is available on a number of platforms. We're talking about Docker, so let's go ahead and click on Docker. There is a step-by-step instructions here how to deploy Access Server on a Docker. These instructions, assuming that you already have the Docker engine installed on your machine. I have an SSH session going on with my machine. I'll do a side-by-side window. Let me go ahead and elevate the privileges here. First, we're gonna make sure that we have a successful installation of Docker. I'm gonna run a Hello World image on my machine, and here we go. We can see that our engine is installed successfully and it's ready to go. Now, going back to the Access Server portal, if we look at it, the very first step is adding the Access Server image to our system. So I'm just going to copy this command here and then paste it in my terminal and hit enter. This may take a few seconds. This pull command downloads the OpenVPN-AS image from the Docker registry and saves it to our system. Okay, the first step is done. Let's move to the second step. So this step is to run the Docker container based on the OpenVPN-AS image. The first part provides access to the TON device for the VPN traffic. That allows the container to create a device node. Then the second part grants the container the necessary network administration capabilities, and then this part, the third line, as you can see, opens up the necessary ports. 943 is for the admin web UI, 443 for TCP, and 1194 is a UDP. Next line is location for storing the Access Server configuration files. Well, you need to replace this with your preferred file path. For this demo, I'm just going to use the root directory. So let's go ahead, copy this, and we're going to paste it in my terminal. And I'm going to change the path here. I'm just going to use root, and then hit enter. Okay, we're done. The Docker client loaded the OpenVPN-AS image into our container. Now we can sign into the admin web UI of our Access Server. So if we scroll down to the step 3, we can see that the address, obviously for our admin UI, is going to be the IP address of our host with port 943/admin. And the username is OpenVPN. So let's go ahead and do this. First, let me get the IP address of my machine here. I'm using a local address, as you can see here, but if you're connecting from outside, you need to use the public IP. So let's go ahead and type this address. We're going to use port 943/admin. We'll see this message because this is the first time we're logging into the Access Server. We haven't installed any digital certificate, and Access Server is using its own self-signed certificate. So I'm just going to bypass this message, and we get to the admin UI login page. The username, as we saw it earlier, is OpenVPN. Now we need to get the temporary password. So let's go back to the admin portal, and we can see there is a command that we can run to get our auto-generated temporary password. So I'm going to copy this. Let's go ahead, clear the board here, and then paste it in my terminal and hit enter. And we scroll up on the logs. We can see here where it says auto-generated password. So let's go ahead, copy this password here, and then head back to the admin UI and paste that password here and click on sign in. First time when we log into the admin UI, we need to agree to the license agreement, read through it, and click on agree. And here we go. We're logged into our Access Server admin user interface. Before we move forward, I want to quickly address the warning message that you see here. By default, the Docker image doesn't include the DCO or data channel offload package. This doesn't impact Access Server's functionality, but it does mean that the server will run without DCO enabled performance benefits. If you would like to take advantage of DCO for improved performance, you need to manually install it on the Linux host. Again, this won't break anything. Access Server will still run normally, just without DCO. To install DCO on your host, you can follow the tutorial available on our website. The easiest way to do it, just go to openvpn.net. And from here on the search, just search for DCO. You're going to see a few options here. If you scroll down, you can see one that it says Access Server turn on OpenVPN DCO. If you click on this link, it's going to open up a tutorial that has the instructions how to install the DCO. Going back to our Access Server admin UI, first thing I do recommend is changing that temporary password. So go to users, you can see the OpenVPN account, click on edit and type a new password for your account. Then click on save and restart the Access Server. At any time, if you need to add more activation keys, click on activation and then click on go to Access Server portal. This is going to take you back to the portal. From here, you can click on activation keys and either upgrade your existing or purchase a new key. Either one is going to take you to this page. Choose the number of connections that you need. Choose your billing cycle based on monthly or annually, and then purchase it. Once you're done this, you're going to get an activation key such as this one you see on the screen. Copy this, head back to your admin UI and paste it here and click on activate. For more information, visit our website, openvpn.net. On the resources tab, we have documentations and tutorials.